Training camp day 11 is in the books, and we just have a few more training camp dates left. But the Detroit Lions will play the Atlanta Falcons on Friday, and we'll be doing that game live on this channel. We'll do a live stream watch party like we usually do. I won't be going to any preseason games this year, at least none that I know of right now. That could change in the future, but right now I'm not going to any. So we will be doing all the games live on this channel. But we've got training camp day 11 observations, and you can see me wearing the We Have a Hutch shirt. Now, of course, this looks more like Jack Reacher than Aidan Hutchinson, but that's because I cannot sell a image that looks like Hutch. Well, you know, this looks like Reacher, but it's supposed to be Hutch. You see it. You see it. Everybody knows. So that's why. I don't own those rights. So anyway, you can pick up your shirt at fandrivenbrand.com. Here is what Tim Twentyman had to say, and this is coming from DetroitLions.com. But why am I wearing the shirt? Because Hutch has been the talk of the defense throughout camp. We were worried about him losing a step or not being 100% healthy, and all of those concerns are out the window. I mean, Hutch came to play. He might not have been ready for the Super Bowl, but 6 months after that, he's ready to go. Here's what Tim had to say. Said, Hutch Rule. Aidan Hutchinson has been so dominant for most of Lions training camp that head coach Dan Campbell sometimes has to adopt the Hutch Rule at practice. The Hutch Rule is when Hutchinson beats his man and likely has a sack on a play, but they don't blow the whistle and continue the rep so the offense can get their work in during team periods. It continues. You can't block Hutch if he's going to blow every practice up. If you can't block Hutch and he's going to blow every practice up, then it's not good either, Campbell said Wednesday. So let me get this straight. So you're saying Aidan Hutchinson is doing so well that he's smoking whoever he's on, that it would lead to a sack, and you would blow the whistle and blow the play dead. So you got to let him play it out because he's busting up that offensive line. This might be the perfect timing for this shirt, because remember, Aidan Hutchinson came off that injury in Michigan, had the best season of his collegiate career. He might wind up doing something very similar this year as well. Brad Holmes talked about his contract today on 97 Won the Ticket. And Hutch, you know what? If I'm Aidan, I am waiting so that I can be the highest paid non-quarterback in the National Football League. All right. But what about the versatility of our defensive backs? Let's check it out. It says, with Terrion Arnold hamstring and Ennis Rakestraw Jr. shoulder not practicing Wednesday, nickel cornerback Amik Robertson stepped outside opposite DJ Reader, and the defense didn't skip a beat. What a luxury to have a player like Robertson to be able to move outside. We saw what he did in that role week 18 last season in the win over the Minnesota Vikings when he held Vikings All-Pro wide receiver Justin Jefferson to 3 catches for 54 yards on 9 targets. And we missed him. He went down early in that divisional game against the Washington Commanders, and it was tough. It was tough to see him go down, and that's when you felt air go out the building. Now, you guys know I'm a huge, huge believer that the defensive line is more valuable than the secondary. If you have a front four that you can't block, then you can put almost anybody back in the secondary. But I will say this, it does seem, coming out of camp, early reactions, is that DJ Reed is an upgrade over Carlton Davis. And of course, we got a healthy Amik. We've got Brian Branch. We've got Kirby Joseph, who's back and seems to be doing very well. If this defensive line can catch up to this secondary, then we are going to be scary. We do have a possibility of jumping a little bit higher. I don't want to put a number on it just yet because I want to see what our defensive line is going to look like. And it's hard to put a number on it when you got a guy like Marcus Davenport who can't stay healthy. You got a guy that, Hutch might once again be responsible for most of the sacks when it comes and most of the pressures like he was last year before a certain defensive end got here that we'll talk about him a little later. So I'm excited to see, because I do believe that DJ Reed is an upgrade from Carlton Davis. But looks like that the Detroit Lions, Jared Goff, had a connection with Jamison Williams. Let's check it out. It says deep connection. The completion percentage of throws that travel at least 40 yards in the air is around 20 to 25%. Quarterback Jared Goff takes his fair share of shots down the field to Williams, usually at least once a practice, but it's been a while since one of those hits. Williams had a step on defenders on the first play of the team period early in practice, but Goff put the throw a little bit too far inside where Reed had a better chance of catching it than Williams. There's still a month to fine-tune that timing and connection. Williams was tied for the NFL lead last year with 5 50-plus yard completions and 4 50-plus yard touchdown catches. That is ridiculous. It seems like, don't forget, Jamison Williams' his first touchdown was a 40-yard pass. It was already like 40-plus yards, man. So Jamison Williams, I'm eager to see that connection in year 3, because we have seen it grow. Jamison Williams was in California this year working out with Jared Goff, and I am excited to see this because Jamison Williams is truly going to take over. Well, some of y'all think he can be number 1. I don't think he's going to be number 1 because I just don't see him outworking St. Brown. St. Brown is not going to let anybody outwork him. I think Jamison Williams has the skill set to be number 1, but I don't think that he's going to allow Jamison Williams to do that. I think it's going to be a good back and forth, some good competition, but seeing as how John Morton is going to get J-Mo more involved with routes and stuff like that, I am excited to see how this is going to turn out. And the last bit that I'll bring in is the legend, TK85, Tom Kennedy, the man that has never made an NFL roster during the 53, the NFL cut down. This might not be his year either, but he never fails to not disappoint. Or he never fails. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. It says veteran wide receiver Tom Kennedy has moved between the practice squad and the active roster in Detroit for a number of years now. He's a crafty slot receiver who can also return kicks and play special teams. I had him catching 6 passes in team periods Wednesday, including a touchdown. There's a reason he stuck around the last few years. And what's even better than that is he is one of the few kind of residuals from the Matt Patricia era. That's right. We actually brought in Taylor Decker. Taylor Decker was Jim Caldwell. Frank Ragnow was Matt Patricia, because Taylor Decker was 2016. And then Frank Ragnow was 2018, right? Tom Kennedy is one of the last holdovers. I think it's just a few people left on the team that were part of, and this guy has survived an entire regime change, and he's never made the 53-man roster. He's also never been claimed, as far as I remember, by any other NFL team, but he just keeps coming back, and he also never fails. He does his thing when he comes in. He just, I guess, I don't know, but sometimes I wish I would see him that when he's actually waived, that a team would take a chance on him and pick him up. I really would like to. It would be devastating to me because I'm a huge Tom Kennedy fan. You know me, man, and these wide receivers, him, Danny Amendola, Golden Tate. I love these guys, right? And it would be great to see him on another team getting actual quality time. But maybe that'll happen after the Detroit Lions win their first Super Bowl. Don't forget, Tom Kennedy is a former lacrosse player. He is a lacrosse player that I think he tried out or something with Matt Patricia, man, and we wind up signing him, and he has survived over everything, the legend. That's why we call him, because Dan Campbell said all he does is make plays, but what he can't do is make an NFL roster, which tells you, I guess, how good, because Tom Kennedy never disappoints, man. That's what I was trying to say. Never disappoints. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Again, we will be doing the live stream watch party on Friday. We'll get on at 7. We're going to do the pregame tailgate. I cannot believe it's already that time where we're doing the pregame tailgate. We get on at 6. We usually do the pregame tailgate an hour and a half to 2 hours before. So we'll probably do that at like 4:30 and we'll stay on for a half hour. Not sure the phone lines will be open just yet after the game. We might wind up saving that to the actual regular season. But then again, I will be on the road if all goes well for most of the road games. So when the Detroit Lions open the season, the plan is to go to Green Bay. Right now, the tickets are almost $400. It is, quite frankly, the most expensive ticket of all their road games. At this is more than Arrowhead. It's more than SoFi. It's more than the Commanders, the Baltimore Ravens. Right now, the Green Bay Packers, the last time I looked, which was probably about a week ago, is the most expensive ticket at almost $400. So hopefully if the weather, stands, if it keeps up, no rain. The only place I'll probably go in the rain is Arrowhead because I can't miss Arrowhead. I've never been to Green Bay, but Arrowhead, I cannot. And knowing we beat them last time, now we get to brag. And the Chiefs, unlike last time, aren't coming off a Super Bowl. So I got to be there at all costs and no matter what the weather is. But let me know your thoughts. Are you excited? Has it sunk in that we're back? Like the season is here, man. No more speculation. No more filler content. We are 100% ready to go. Make sure you guys check out Syndicate Sports Detroit. I will make that the pinned comment. We go live on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for right now. And we also have a special announcement that I did tell those folks over there that we have somebody joining the team. You might know him as Motor City Cats, but yeah, we got Don P joining the team, and he will be hosting a show on once a week over on Syndicate Sports Detroit. We're just under 5,000 subscribers, so consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Reactions will be coming back on Lions Syndicate Film Room. And yeah, man, we're going pedal to the metal in 2025. This channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. It's because of your support I get to do what I do. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. We are back. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.